this whole journey, this speaker journey, I used to joke and say that it was a series of fortunate accidents. But then I realized that that wasn't the right way to put it. The right way to put it was that it was uh, more a series of uh, more with the universe talking to me in the right ways, more the universe answering what a question I hadn't asked but should have been. Because through my through my life, I've found I'm now doing what I really was always supposed to be doing. Now, when I was in the film business, I was doing what I was supposed to be doing at that time when I in my 20s and 30s. It was a great job. I was really good at it, and I enjoyed and excelled being on a movie set, making things happen from behind the camera. I was in what was called the art department. That was the place in the industry that I found for myself, which is, and the easiest way to describe it is if it's on camera and not breathing, I had something to do with putting it there. And that was what how I came to be with props and art department, and just came to be really meticulous and fell in love with that. And part of it was the what some people talk about where things where you see one thing when you look at the camera, when you see the camera from one way and then you look the other way and it's different, and continuity is what that's called. And part of my job was to maintain continuity and make sure those mistakes didn't happen. So it was kind of fun that as a kid I noticed those mistakes, and then it became my job to make sure those mistakes didn't happen. So um, some people, they call that anal retentive and things like that, but it became a job skill with continuity and working closely with a person called a script supervisor, which is a job title nobody ever heard of who hasn't been in the film business. But that's a person who sits in a chair and writes notes on the script and keeps track of how full the glass is, how high up and down a tie might be, whether somebody's jacket is on or off, where on the coat rack each coat is. And we used to use a lot of Polaroid film to keep track of all of that stuff. And then, of course, now we have digital photography, so it's a little bit different. But that was used to have. I used to carry a ring of Polaroid pictures and a hole puncher to put the pictures on the ring, and literally to keep track of continuity. So it was quite a job, and it was one of the things that prepared me for what I do now. Everything I've done in the past prepared me for what I do now, and a big part of what I do as a speaker coach is help people get their message across in the most powerful, impactful way that they can. And that can be all about the details. Because as a presenter, when you're up on stage, if you skip a step, if you forget to say something, if you leave something out, or if you say one thing too many, you can lose an audience. And as a speaker coach, it's been I've discovered that I have the skills to help speakers find the sweet spot, find that just right place when they're on stage to deliver their message in the most impactful way. And it's fortunate. It's a skill I didn't know I had, and I've discovered, and it's fortunate that I've been able to help a bunch of people with that. And it's also good that I love doing it, and I love helping people get to that next place in their speaking, because helping folks spread their message is my bliss. That's my joy. I was raised to help make the world a better place, and what I'm lucky to do now is I get to make the world a better place by helping other people make the world a better place. And that's my story. Thank you.